So Nintendo released a brand new Nintendo Switch 2 trailer featuring Paul Rudd, which is a throwback to their original 1991 trailer with the Super NES that also had Paul Rudd in it. Kind of cool little trailer. Definitely check it out if you guys missed that. But in this, we got a quick shot of a fuller screen of the UI for the Nintendo Switch 2. We're going to pick it apart here in this video. Be sure to follow for more. JSkeleton's Nintendo World on YouTube. First things first, you can see the profile icon top left corner is still the same. We see the actual game icons have a little bit more of like a rounded kind of corners to them instead of just kind of sharp straight edge corners. Of course, everything else pretty much the same. We got the the Wi-Fi and the battery and the time at the top right corner. There's like a little kind of taskbar looking thing now. It's sort of in this like rounded kind of, I guess, taskbar is the only thing I can kind of come up with calling it. And from left to right, let's go through the icons. We have Nintendo Switch Online. We have the brand new See or Chat button, which you can just push the button on the controller, or you can go, I guess, to the actual chat menu directly from the home screen. We have the news icon, which looks a little bit different. It looks more like a newspaper now. We have the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo eShop, the little kind of, merchandise bag or whatever you want to call it. The photo album, of course. A new one that people are wondering what this one is. I believe this one is actually Game Share. If you don't know a lot about Game Share, we did a whole full video, again, JSkeleton's Nintendo World on YouTube about that, but essentially it's the ability for some games to share in order so they can play. It's kind of like download play from DS, so people can actually download the game while you're in that play session so they can play with you for certain multiplayer games. Certain games are going to take advantage of that. There's going to be a growing list of that, but right now there's only a handful of games that Nintendo announced that will utilize that feature. The next one, of course, is going to be the controllers, the Joy-Cons and whatever else kind of controllers, new Pro controller, or again, you can connect your Switch 1 controllers to the Switch 2. But of course, if there's our Switch 2 specific mechanics like the mouse mode, then of course you're gonna have to use the Joy-Con 2 controllers, right? The Nintendo Switch 2 controllers. The one to the next of that is this new thing Nintendo recently announced, which is also actually coming to Switch 1, is virtual game cards. It's the ability to create basically a virtual, lendable kind of game of a digital game. So let's say you have a game that's digital only. Let's take a game that's on both consoles, like, I don't know, Super Mario Odyssey, for example. You want to lend it out to someone, you can go into this kind of area, you can create a little virtual card. Again, I covered that in a deeper, longer video on YouTube, so check that out. But that's basically what that icon is. Then of course we have brightness and whatever, settings. I think that's your settings. It looks like the brightness icon, but that's definitely your settings icon. And then we have, of course, the power button on the last one as well. So what do you guys think of this brand new UI? Let me know in the comment section below, and be sure to follow for more.